let's go to an event where ANC President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa has been thanking supporters during the local government elections. Our senior reporter Aviwe Mtila has been there following that story. And I believe, Aviwe, good afternoon. You've spoken to the ANC's Jeff Radebe. I wonder what he had to say.
Well, talking about the sticky issue of coalition governance, you'd understand that the ANC finds itself in a peculiar position where parties have come out saying that they don't want to work with the party. Jeff Radebe is the convener of the task team that looks at these coalitions, suggesting that if these parties don't form a coalition within 90 days, they then will have to go back to the election, something that the party doesn't want. But I put it more pointedly in terms of the parties not wanting to form coalition with the ANC and then colliding together. And he mentioned that they would have to concede defeat, but at the forefront would be the service delivery of the people. In fact, I want to catch up with another member of the ANC, the head of the presidency of the party and NEC member, Sibongile Peksana. Thank you for joining us at eNCA, but it is a peculiar position that you find yourselves in. A lot of parties saying that they don't want to work with the ANC. How then do you navigate through these coalitions?
Look, politics of coalitions are quite a new phenomenon. And our take as the ANC is that we are not defeated, but we have not performed well. And we are not going to really force ourselves on people who do not want to negotiate with us. But our take, because we are an organization that seeks to build a non-racial, non-sexist, united democratic South Africa, we are open to negotiations. And we think this new phenomenon of coalition is going to give us lessons already. We have had a taste of it. We have seen coalitions in the previous administrations in local government, and we have assessed them. We know their weaknesses and we know their strengths. So indeed, we are looking forward to working with political parties, and on the basis that they adhere to the principles of service delivery, the principles that we generally stand for. And we are prepared to work with anybody who's prepared to serve the broader South African society.
Well, you might be prepared to work with other parties. It seems that the majority aren't keen. IFP and KZN saying that they're not going into a coalition with the ANC. Action SA has come out long ago saying that DA also not looking forward to that coalition. This might see you in the opposition benches.
Look, we are not sort of afraid to be on the opposition benches. In fact, if you were to take the South African context, history, there's a stage where the ANC has had to be on the opposition side, though because it was illegal, it was regarded, it was banned, so to say. So it's not a peculiar situation. We are able to rise above situations that are uncommon, in this case, since the new dispensation, and we believe that we'll be able to reclaim the space to ensure that we serve our people, to ensure that South Africans have confidence in us.
Okay, but this time around you're not banned. It's because of the electorate on the ground that hasn't given you the majority. Does the ANC concede that it's failed the people in delivering services?
The reason I make mention of the history, I was just trying to demonstrate that we've been in our low moments in the history and we've been able to rise above. And indeed, in the current period in democratic South Africa, we've been getting the mandate from our people above 50%. This time around, we got the mandate. We're still the leading party. It's just that we're under 50%. Of course, that is concerning to us. And then we have demonstrated, or we have actually committed in various ways, that we have to correct mistakes that we have made before. We are not arrogantly saying, no, we've done things well. We have areas that need serious correction, and the program of unity and renewal is on course.
Okay, thank you very much. Sibongile Pesani is the head of the presidency of the ANC as well as NEC member. I remember that the NEC itself was in meetings yesterday talking to those coalitions where it says it's engaged with a number of parties already, but not mentioning which parties and confirming that no agreements have been met here so far. President Cyril Ramaphosa is expected to address the gathering here at the University of Johannesburg in Soweto following the local government elections. Remember that their slogan there was building better communities together, and it looks like they're most likely going to have to build those communities together with other parties, but the issue is that the other parties not so keen in working with the African National Congress.
Yeah, do we have an idea, Aviwe, what time the president of the ANC will be speaking?
Well, the program here was supposed to start at 1 o'clock, Bradan, with the president addressing the people here at 2 p.m. That is not underway. We hear talks on the ground that it might be later on at around 4 o'clock, but that's not the official confirmation. On the media communique that we received, it suggested that by 2 p.m., President Cyril Ramaphosa was supposed to be addressing the people here. The people have already gathered here, come out in numbers, socially distancing, and a number of prominent people, Premier Makura here, MEC, also here, spoken to Jeff Khatebe, the convener of the coalition task team of the ANC, and we're still waiting. No clear direction as when we're supposed to be underway, but it was mentioned that at 2 p.m. is when we're supposed to start here, Bradan.
Okay, we'll have to wait and see when it begins, and hopefully we'll take it live. Who knows what the ANC president might say, because that big question is still hanging over the party. Who will they go into coalition with? Where? Have they made decisions yet, or those talks are still underway? Who knows? He might share a light on that one. Thank you very much, Aviwe Mtila, at the University of Johannesburg, Soweto campus. The program was supposed to have gotten underway at about 1 o'clock, according to the official media alert, but we're still waiting for when the proceedings there will start.